everyone, and welcome to the Governor's Games on Cox 4. I'm Jeff Palermo, along with Miss Louisiana 2016, Justine Kerr. We're at the Carl Maddox Fieldhouse on the LSU campus for the 2017 Elementary Fitness Meet. This all started back in August. You had 32 different school systems getting involved in this, Justine, and we've whittled it down to 17, and these are the most fitted kids in the entire state competing here today in various events.
Absolutely. They've worked so hard to get here. I've actually been to some of the parish fitness meets. These kids are incredible, so I definitely ask you to stay tuned and watch them compete.
Rapides and Lafayette were co-champions last year, and Rapides, they're favorites to win it again this year as they return 4 competitors from last year's competition. But Lafayette, East Baton Rouge, Evangeline, Caddo, all of them are also expected to compete here very well. They're going to be doing various events, 50-yard dash, pull-ups, which is not my favorite. We also have the shuttle run, the 600-yard dash, so a lot of different events just to find out who is the most fit.
Absolutely. It's going to take a lot of intense physical activity, but these kids have it in them to do it, and it's incredible that we're here promoting physical fitness and exercise in the state of Louisiana.
No doubt about it. We'll have more of the Governor's Games when we come back.
The local team, East Baton Rouge. The team is one of the best two-man company in the state. You have it there. Let's give it up for Period. Community Schools, 7th grade.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome those from outside the state of Baton Rouge, outside the city of Baton Rouge. I'm Duran Rudy Macklin, Executive Director of the Louisiana Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports. We say welcome. We're going to warm up. Miss Louisiana and the other Miss Louisiana contestants will lead the... I'll get the stand right here. One on each one. First, Justine, you right here. They're going to lead the kids in a stretching. Like stretching, it's always imperative that we warm up before we do any type of exercise. The stretch. To the sky. Lean over. Good. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah. Good. Good. Good warm up. Very good warm up. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. On the other side. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Good. Very good. Right. Very good. Hold it. Good job. Good job. How about somebody grab jump jack? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop. Let's run in place. Run in place. Run in place. 2 more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Stop. One right leg on the left leg. Right leg on the left. All the way down. Those hamstrings. Are you going? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All right. That's all right. That's all right. Let's go down slowly, slowly. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job, good job. All right, everybody. Okay, everybody down that end and get ready to get lined up for the 50-yard dash.
You're watching the Governor's Games from the Carl Maddox Fieldhouse on the campus of LSU. More to come after this.
Hey everyone, I'm Miss Louisiana, Justine Kerr, and we're here at the Governor's Games. We're at the State Elementary Championship for all of the parishes in the state of Louisiana. We're about to do the 50-yard dash. It's so exciting, and I'll be interviewing some of the winners as we go on.
All right, this is Heat 2. Ian White, Kyrie Langley, Jacqueline Manley, and Christian Pilet. On the inside, it's Ian White from DeSoto. Kyrie Langley from East Baton Rouge Parish, though, is the one that takes it. In lane number 2, Kyrie Langley. For Heat 3, 4 racers. Ezekiel Hippolyte from Lafayette Parish is in lane 1. From Livingston Parish, it's Jamari Evans in lane 3. Good strong start from Wyatt Watts in lane 2. And then from the outside, it looked to be Aiden Warren from Rapides Parish in lane 5 that beat out everybody else.
All right, tell me your name.
Ezekiel.
How do you feel after that 50-yard dash?
I feel good.
All right, it was a close race between you and the person in the last lane. Who do you think won?
I don't know.
All right, thanks. Great job.
Here's Heat 4 from Zachary City Schools. It's Brandon Hall in lane 5. In lane 3, it's Coda Henry from St. Tammany, Mackay Bourne from St. James's lane 2, and Kedrick Isidore is in lane 1 from St. Bernard Parish. Heat 4 is underway. Tight race here. Oh boy, all 4 of them right neck and neck, but I think it was Kendrick Isidore. Check that Brandon Hall in lane 5 from Zachary City Schools that beat everybody else out. In lane number 2, it's Hezekiah Dantzler from East Baton Rouge Parish, but beating everyone in lane number 4, that is Trenton Reagan from Iberia Parish. Trenton Reagan, a great run there.
All right, real quick, tell me your name.
Can't remember it.
And how's it feel to be done with your 50-yard dash?
It feels great.
And it looks like you did really well. I think you got first in your group. So how does that make you feel?
It just makes me want to improve more.
All right, well, you did a great job.
The runner to watch here from East Baton Rouge Parish in lane 2 is Hezekiah Dantzler in purple. But beating him out in lane number 1, it's Kentavious Taylor from DeSoto Parish. Kentavious Taylor.
All right, tell me your name real quick.
Kentavious Taylor.
And what parish are you representing today?
North DeSoto.
And how's it feel to represent them?
Good.
Good. Great job. Well, you did a fantastic job. I think you got first in your group. How's that make you feel?
Good.
Heat number 7. Omari Dupas is in lane 1. On the outside, though, Justin Descant from Repeats Parish blows away the competition. Justin Descant, a strong run there.
All right, why don't you tell me your name and what parish you're representing?
Justin Deskin from Rapides.
And how's it make you feel to finish the 50-yard?
Relieved because I've been really worried about that event.
Well, you did a great job. And tell us who your favorite athlete is.
I don't know. Probably like Usain Bolt because I love to run and he does too and he's really good at it.
Well, you did a great job. Thanks so much.
Heat number 8. All 4 runners running strong, but it was Braylon Guerin from Zachary City Schools that beat out the 3 other competitors.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're from.
Braylon Gearing, and I'm from Zachary.
And how's it feel to cross that finish line? What's it feel like?
It felt good. First time doing it, and it felt good.
Good, good. And how long have you been working for the state fitness meet? Tell us about that.
I mean, every week, every day after school. I mean, it's like all through the week.
Well, that's great. You did a fantastic job.
Now it's the girls' turn in the 50-yard dash. This is Heat 1. These 5 girls that are lining up in this first race representing pretty much all corners of the state. Ramsey Walker in lane 4 from Candle Parish. Candace McCready from Cameron Parish is in lane 5. And they're off. Kensley Landry in lane 2 in Assumption Parish, a very good start. But in lane number 4, maybe edging her was Ramsey Walker. Too tough to call between Ramsey Walker and Kensley Landry from Assumption Parish.
What's it feel like to cross that finish line? How's it feel?
It feels great. I just feel like I've accomplished something, and I'm proud to be where I am.
And how long have you worked towards today?
About 3 years.
Well, great job. Thanks so much.
Here's heat number 2. Cameron Johnson from East Baton Rouge is in lane 2. Emmanuel Trasclair from Iberia Parish in lane 4, but this is Cameron Johnson's race to win. Cameron Johnson from East Baton Rouge Parish beating out the 3 other competitors.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're from.
My name is Cameron Johnson, and I'm from the East Baton Rouge Parish.
And how's it feel to cross that finish line?
It feels amazing.
Is there anyone that inspires you?
Well, since I'm a gymnast, Simone Biles inspires me.
Awesome, thank you.
Here's heat 3. London Huntsberry from Lafayette Parish is in lane 1. Mariah Poole from Livingston Parish is in lane 3. 4 racers here. Lane 5, that's Olivia Henry from Rapides Parish. And then Jelia McQuain from Lincoln Parish is in lane 2. In lane 2, off to a great start there. And winning it is Jelia McQuain from Lincoln Parish in North Louisiana.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're representing today.
And Lincoln Parish.
All right, and how does it feel to cross that finish line?
It feels good.
And what's the first thing you're going to do after this is all over?
I don't really know.
Is there anyone that inspires you?
My mom and my daddy.
Great, thank you.
From Zachary City Schools in lane 5, Malaya Roberts. Tasha Jones from St. Bernard's in lane 1. Blair Urson from St. James Parish is in lane 2. And then St. Tammany Parish, Emily Arnold in lane 3. Tight race here between 2 of the runners, and it's very tough to call. You had Blair Urson from St. James and Malaya Roberts from Zachary City Schools neck and neck in that 50-yard dash.
All right, real quick, tell me your name and what parish you're representing.
Blair, I'm representing St. James Parish.
How's it feel to cross that finish line? Tell me about it.
It feels good, you know, like I did it, you know.
And what are you most excited about for today?
I'm just getting everything done, doing well today.
Well, great job. Thank you.
Aubrey Daly from Acadia Parish is in lane 1. Abigail Allman from Assumption Parish is in lane 2. Kaylee Batchelor from Beauregard Parish is in lane 3. Lila Vincent from Cattle Parish is in lane 4. And then Chelsea Noble from Cameron Parish is in lane 5. Heat 5 of the 50-yard dash. In lane 2, Abigail Allman is going to outrace everyone to the finish line.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're representing today.
My name is Abigail Alamo, and I'm representing Assumption Parish.
Assumption Parish, that's great. So how's it feel to cross that finish line?
Good.
And what's the first thing you're going to do after this is all over?
We're gonna go watch my sister play softball.
That sounds like a great plan. Thanks so much.
Here's heat 6. In lane 2, it's Calla Stalwart from East Baton Rouge in the purple shirt. But in lane 3, a good run here from Nikki Voorhees of Evangeline. Nikki Voorhees, the winner there in heat 6.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're from.
Nikki Voorhees from Evangeline Parish.
And how's it feel to cross that finish line?
Good.
Well, it looked like a close race. Who do you think won?
Not sure.
How long have you worked for today?
Well, quite a while.
Quite a while. Well, you did a great job. Thanks.
Here's heat 7. Milan Toriak from Lafayette Parish in lane 1. tight race here from these three runners, but it looked to be Caden Shelmere from Rapides Parish that won that race. Heat number 8 here. Madison Hall from Zachary City Schools in black in lane 5. But outrunning everyone from St. Tammany Parish, it's Rebecca Sellers. Rebecca Sellers, your winner in heat number 8.
All right, tell me your name and what parish you're representing today.
St. Tammany Parish, Rebecca Sellers.
And how does it feel to represent St. Tammany Parish?
Good.
And what's the first thing you're going to eat when this is all over?
Candy.
Candy? That's a good option. Thanks.
I'm with Courtney Como, who's one of the judges here at the 2017 Elementary State Fitness Meet, and you're judging curl-ups, and obviously you got to count, but what are you looking at as far as a successful curl-up? What needs to occur?
Pull-ups is what we're doing. They have to go above the bar. Their chin has to go completely over the bar. They have to be fully locked out down at the bottom, and their hands have to be straight. They can't kick. They can't use their legs. It just has to be nice and straight.
What's a good pull-up for a boy and a good one for a girl? I mean, how many do they normally get to?
Well, our first group, we had one boy do 19, and a girl did 14.
14, huh? And a lot of it, I would imagine, arm strength, but it also has to deal, with your legs and the rest of your body as well, right?
Absolutely, yes. It's a full-body exercise for sure.
It's not one of my favorites, but do you think a lot of the kids get into it?
Some of them do. I think it's a hard one for them.
Yeah.
It's a very hard one for them, but they like it. They enjoy it.
The kids that are lighter in weight, do they seem to have more success with
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Yes. Much. The smaller ones usually can do a pretty good amount.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Courtney, and thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Jeff Palermo back here on the Governor's Games, standing next to Lynn Williamson, who is one of the judges for today's event. She's doing the long jump. Give us an idea of what you tell the kids right before they compete in this event.
Well, they have to be behind the line when they start. They use all their legs and arms to, jump as far as they can. And I measure the back part of the foot, or if they fall backwards, the hand. So they try to, if they fall forward.
Yeah, that's the key. You can't fall backwards.
No, you lose feet.
What's a good jump at this level?
Over 7.
Yeah.
We've had a couple 7-1s.
Wow.
I know that I've only seen 2 rotations, so I expect some 7.5 feet jumps. To 5 feet to 7.5.
What do you think is the key to a good jump?
Practice, a little leg strength, just staying on balance. Because some of these kids, have great jumps, but if they fall backwards, they lose that. So,
Lynn, thanks a lot. Thanks for helping out with the Governor's Games.
You're
We appreciate
welcome.
it.
Enjoyed it. Thank y'all.
Here with Greg LeBlanc, who's judging the sit-ups. And Greg, obviously having a good core is the key to being a really good person at sit-ups, right?
Oh, yes, sir. And also having technique, too, because it's hard to teach it. They got to kind of see it. And once they get the experience behind them, then they could, use some of the techniques to get them faster reps.
So what is a good technique? Give us an idea of that.
Well, stretching, you keep your arms on your shoulder and trying to stretch your elbows to touch your thigh. Some of them doing it the old-fashioned way, trying to touch their knees, and that's the slow way. To get more reps, you just make your elbows touch your thigh as fast as you can.
So just the thighs, not the knees, because that's kind of how when I grew up, that was
exercise and trying to get, in shape, you go all the way to the knees, but for competition, you just got to go to the thigh.
So how many sit-ups could we? They're doing it for an entire minute, right?
Yes. Right now, the highest we have is about 106.
106. 116. So that's almost 2 sit-ups a second.
Yeah, some of them faster than that.
How many do you think you could do?
Oh Lord, I'd be lucky if I hit 40.
Me and you are in the same boat. Thanks a lot, Greg. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Standing next to Mark Luckett, who's one of the judges here at the State Elementary Fitness Meet with the Governor's Games. He's judging the V-Sit and Reach. Tell us what this is all about.
The V-Sit and Reach is a flexibility test. It mainly tests the flexibility in the lower back and the legs. The kids get 2 attempts. The first one's always practice. Unlike some of the other events where you get to keep your best score, you keep your second score with this one right here.
Oh, really? It's second score, because the first one is just practice.
The first one's just a practice, because the kids a lot of times they're not quite familiar with it, because some sit and reach boxes are different. So they get a practice attempt just on the first one, but the second one is always the one that counts.
So what's a good reach?
For the state meet levels, anything over 35 is pretty good.
35 inches.
Yeah, 35 is pretty good.
And this is obviously stretching out your flexibility on your lower back, legs, right?
Yes, it is.
Why is this, this kind of an event, which isn't really taxing like some of the other ones, why do you think this is part of the entire meet?
Well, I think because flexibility is really a key component of fitness. It kind of is underrated and not recognized as much as speed and strength, but your flexibility is really where your power comes from. Like I tell the kids in my school, your muscles just like a rubber band. The farther you can stretch that rubber band, the more power you have behind it when you get ready to use it. So your muscles work exactly the same way.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for talking with us. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Keep up the good work. Here with Patrick Foy, who's one of the judges for the shuttle run. I would imagine this might be one of the more fun events for the kids, right?
Oh, definitely. It's just testing your agility and your speed and quickness. You get 2 tries. We keep your best time. You got to run and pick up the first block, bring it back, set it down behind the line, go get the second block and cross the finish line. So it's just making sure you concentrate grabbing that block, because if you drop it, we still got to roll with your score, and we'll keep your best time. But it's a lot of fun to see them. A lot of these kids are super fast, so it's impressive.
What are some fast times then?
Anything under 10 is moving.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some low 9s. Nobody in the 8s yet, but low 9s, I mean, they're moving. They're quick, very quick.
And this really takes everything, right? I mean, it takes speed, quickness.
Oh, yeah, flexibility to get down there and get the block and then set it down. So it tests a lot of components of fitness. Really good event.
Well, it is a lot of fun. Tell us kind of why you're involved in the Governor's Games.
I'm a PE teacher here in Baton Rouge. I've been doing it for 10 years. And so my school was one of the participants at the parish meet, and I've just always volunteered here for the state meet. It's just a lot of fun to see the kids compete and come together as a whole parish. So it's cool to see that and then get all the parishes here for one event. It's really cool and fun to see.
Patrick, thanks a lot. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. We'll have more of the Governor's games when we come back. Heat 1 of the 600-yard run, and Jadix Garner of Assumption Parish leading the field. In second place is Omar Butler from Acadia Parish. Quite a battle for second, but this is Jadix Garner's run. They're trying to catch him from behind, but they're not. Garner, your winner. Omar Butler from Acadia Parish second. And it looked like a close, tight race there between, for third, Bryce Deason there. Also Gordon Brown from Caddo Parish. But Jadix Garner from Assumption Parish. Here with Jadix Garner, who just won his heat in the 600. Jadix, what about that run there? You were trailing there a little bit, and it seemed like on the second lap you really turned on the afterburners.
It felt good. It was a good run.
How has the event been for you so far today?
Good. It was really fun.
What's your favorite event?
600.
600, why is that?
Because I love to run. It's my favorite thing.
Love the run? You think you're going to be a long-distance runner and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Really good.
Thanks a lot. What got you into running?
I don't know. I just play football a lot.
Yeah.
Ran like every day in football. It was really fun.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot, Jakes. Appreciate it. Good luck. It's a two-person race in Heat 2 of the 600-yard run. Ian White, who's got the gold top on from DeSoto Parish, and Kyrie Langley from East Baton Rouge Parish. Right now, Ian White's got the lead, but here comes Kyrie Langley. It's going to come down to the finish, and it's going to be Kyrie Langley from East Baton Rouge Parish who wins heat number 2. Heat 3 of the 600-yard run, and it's all Ezekiel Hippolyte from Lafayette Parish, who's got a great cheering section for him. Look at them, they're going crazy over there as Ezekiel wins this one hands down. Ezekiel Hippolyte from Lafayette Parish, quite a battle for second place, but Aiden Warren from Rapides holds off 2 other runners. Talking with Ezekiel Hippolyte. Ezekiel, you outran the competition there. Tell us about the race.
Well, it was good. It did. I love competition. I let them give it what they all got, and then I just give it what I got.
Tell us about the cheering section you got there. How much did they help you here today?
Well, they motivate me to do more and to push myself to do harder.
They certainly do. Is this your favorite event at the elementary fitness meet?
No, sir. I actually love them all.
You love them all of them equally. Ezekiel, thanks a lot, man. Great run. Appreciate it. Good luck. Heat 4 of the 600-yard run, and it's all Coda Henry from St. Tammany Parish. I mean, it's not even close. And Coda Henry's finishing this race off strong, sprinting to the finish. Coda Henry from St. Tammany Parish blows past everyone else. Here's the battle for second place. Brandon Hall competing. He'll finish third. And finishing second from St. James Parish, McKay Bourne. But Coda Henry, wow. We'll have more of the Governor's games when we come back. Here's heat 5 of the 600-yard dash. Kyron Brosette trying to hold everyone off from Caddo Parish. And he is going to zip past everyone else. He's your winner here from Beauregard Parish. Caleb Johnson finishing second. Heat 6 of the 600-yard dash, and it's Trenton Reagan from Iberia Parish who's in first. Coming on strong, though, here at the end is Hezekiah Dantzler from East Baton Rouge. Can Hezekiah track down Trenton? Trenton trying to hold him off, and it will be Trenton Reagan from Iberia Parish. Your winner in heat number 6, Hezekiah Dantzler finishing second. And finishing third, it's Kentavious Taylor of DeSoto. In heat 7 of the 600-yard dash, it has been Justin DeSant from start to finish. From Rapides Parish, Justin DeSant has had an outstanding meet, and he's capping it off with a great run in the 600, and he is finishing it off strong. Justin DeSant, your winner in heat number 7 of the 600-yard dash. But quite a battle here for second place. And it's close, very close there between those two runners, Jacorian Crow and Amari Dupas. Hard to say which one actually came in second. of the 600-yard dash is Jermal Callio from St. Bernard Parish, who has a huge lead over Alex Evagano of St. Tammany. Jermal Callio from St. Bernard cruising to the victory here in Heat 8. Finishing strong from St. Tammany is Alex Evagano. Finishing third from Zachary City Schools, Braylon Gurian. Finishing in third place. Here with Jermal Callio, who just won Heat 8 of the 600-yard dash. Good run, Jermal. What was the key?
Hard work pays off.
Hard work pays off. How long have you been working to get to where you wanted to be for this meet?
Since 2015.
2015, huh? What's your favorite event?
600. I love distance runs.
Why is that?
Because I just think it's my favorite race. I love how you can stride, run faster, and I love the intention and excitement at the backstretch when someone's right there and you're right there. I just love distance runs.
Well, you didn't have much competition in this one, but you cruised to the victory. What's next for you?
Junior Olympics.
Junior Olympics. All right, all right. Thanks a lot, Jermal. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Heat 1 in the girls 600. And from Cameron Parish, Cadence McCready. Big lead over the other competitors. In second place right now, Carmen Maynard. I don't think she's got enough to catch him. In fact, there's a strong push here from Ramsey Walker from Caddo, but Cadence McCready will hold her off. Great finish to the race by Ramsey Walker in second. And quite a battle for third, but finishing in third is Carmen Maynard. More competition from the State Elementary Fitness Meet when we come back on the Governor's Games. Heat 2 of the 600. Madison Swallow has been the leader for most of it, but she has just been overtaken by Emanuele Trosclair of Iberia Parish. Trosclair in the lead right now, but here comes Cameron Johnson from East Baton Rouge. Cameron Johnson, who was running third for most of the race, now leading it, and she just holds off. Emanuele Trosclair, Cameron Johnson, your winner from East Baton Rouge. Here with Cameron Johnson from East Baton Rouge Parish, who won her heat in the 600. Cameron, great run. You were running third for most of the race, but you turned it on there at the end.
Yeah, all I did was pace myself, and then I knew that once I got near the end, I should just start speeding up and run as fast as I could.
But it was still a really tight race there at the end, huh?
It was. The girl, I don't know her name in front of me, she was really trying her best, and I really liked that.
Is 600 your favorite event?
No, the standing long jump has to be my favorite event.
Well, what did you leap earlier today then?
A 7-1.
7-1, that's really good. I was told if you get over 7 feet, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right, Cameron, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Congratulations, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Catching the end of heat number 3 in the 600, and a good battle here. And edging it out and getting the victory from Lincoln Parish, Jalila McQuain. Jalila just edging out Olivia Henry here in heat 3. Finishing third from Lafayette Parish, it's London Huntsberry. Heat 4 in the 600, Malaya Roberts from Zachary City Schools leading the way, but coming up, Blair Urson from St. James Parish. Blair Urson overtakes Malaya Roberts. And Blair Urson pulling away from the rest, but coming on strong, Emily Arnold from St. Tammany. Emily's going to finish in second, but it's going to be Blair Urson from St. James winning and finishing third, Malaya Roberts. Heat 5 of the 600-yard dash, and it's Abigail Allman from Assumption Parish. We saw her earlier win the 50-yard dash, and she's going to take home the 600-yard dash as well. It's all Abigail. She wins this easily from Assumption Parish. More competition from the State Elementary Fitness Meet when we come back on the Governor's Game. Heat 6 of the 600-yard dash, and it's Dakota Kanan of Iberia Parish in complete control of this race. In second from Evangeline, it's Nikki Maurice, but Dakota Kanan is your go-ahead winner in Heat 6 of the 600-yard dash. Great run for the young girl out of Iberia Parish, Dakota Kanan. Finishing second will be Nikki Maurice. Finishing third, it's Carson Curtis all the way from DeSoto Parish. Last lap here of Heat 7 of the 600-yard dash, and it's Caden Shelmere from Rapides Parish in this three-person race. In second place from Lincoln Parish, it's Akayla Jones. But Caden Shelmere, the easy winner in this one. We'll have more of the Governor's games when we come back. Heat 8 looks like it's going to be a tremendous finish in the 600-yard dash. Madison Hall from Zachary City Schools leading it, but Rebecca Sellers from St. Tammany about ready to pass her up. Now both of them turn it on. Madison Hall from Zachary in black. Rebecca Sellers with the yellow shirt on. Who will win this fantastic finish? And it's tight. Oh boy, so close. So close between Madison Hall and Rebecca Sellers. Well, I just looked at the official scores there, Rebecca. You won by what, 11 hundredths of a second, something like that? That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, you were kind of watching Madison, who was ahead of you the whole time, and then eventually you turned it on. Tell us about the last stretch there of that race.
It was hard, but then I kicked it in because I knew I had to finish.
Is 600 a event that you really like to compete in?
Someday I can work on it.
Well, this has been a good meet for you, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
What are some of your favorite events?
I like the 50-yard dash.
Yeah.
And the pull-ups.
Pull-ups. How many pull-ups did you do today?
15 or 16.
15 or 16. Is that normally what you do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Rebecca. Great run. That was fun to watch.
Thank you.
Rebecca Sellers from St. Tammany. All right, here with LSU Hall of Famer and, of course, the Executive Director of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports. Rudy, another great state elementary meet. Tell us, obviously some challenges early on because these boys and girls get started in this in August, and we had we had the flooding, but still, it's been a tremendous event.
Yeah, the flooding hurt our numbers. Several parishes didn't make it. We would have had 32. We had 18, and then one dropped out recently before the event started, so we had 17, and so we'll get them back again next year in the 30s. And but it's still got a nice crowd. The kids have really improved, in terms of overall events and the physical fitness, and that's what it's all about: improving their physical fitness. And the coaches are doing a great job in the parishes. We got new coaches, new teachers that are taking over, and they're really stepping up their game.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. I mean, when you're watching the coaches, they're really getting these kids involved, and this is such a great event because it calls on these kids to learn a lot of different skills, use a lot of different functions of their body to compete well here today.
Yeah, and the key word is competing. You know, the kids love to compete by nature, and so competition's fun, but it gives them a chance to be great at something else other than traditional sports. You can be a fitness champion. It may not be great baseball, football, basketball players, but you can be a fitness champion. So I'm getting a lot of pushback, not pushback, but a lot of people asking me, when you gonna do middle school? Like, oh no, elementary's tough enough. So I'm gonna be thinking about it, but right now I'm gonna stick with elementary. Yeah.
Well, of course, the Governor's Games puts on the elementary fitness meet every year, but it is the premier amateur sporting event all across the state, and this is kind of, I don't want to say the kickoff of a big year, but this is kind of, we're in the height of a lot of your great events.
Oh yeah, the big events are coming up. This is one of our big ones, but even the bigger ones, boxing. We won the bid for the National Golden Gloves. That's us now. We're going to put that in Lafayette, and that's coming up in May 1 through 6. And so we're looking forward to that. And also baseball with close to 8,000 participants, and then softball is coming up, and then track and field outdoors. And I tell you, it just gets bigger and bigger. And so we kicked off in January now with our Martin Luther King volleyball, girls volleyball. And our girls gymnastics has grown big time too. So despite, the floodings that we had, we got other sports that picked up in other areas. And so we're looking forward to just making sure our state, stands out among the rest.
So for anyone that might be watching this, Rudy, and they want to get involved in a Governor's Games event, what should they do?
Just call my office at 225-342-4886, or you can go on our website, lagovernorsgames.org, and we got a volunteers link that you can click on, and we got to vet you pretty good now. We can't have anybody volunteering, but we got a lot of volunteers. We never have a shortage of volunteers, and that's just amazing. With 52 events across the state, You know, the people that run the events for us, they do an excellent job getting volunteers, and so it just takes off the hat how Louisiana, you know, is really doing a great job.
Rudy, thanks a lot for your time. Another great event. It's been awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, that is Rudy Macklin, LSU Hall of Famer, and of course the Executive Director of the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports. More of the Governor's Games when we come back.
The boys 50-yard dash in third place with a time of 6.74 from Rapides Parish, Martin Warren. In second place with a time of 6.72 seconds, Cameron Langley. With a time of 6.66 seconds from Acadia Parish, Amar Butler, from Rapides Parish, Justin Desai. Amar Butler, Acadia Parish. Let's give him a big hand, thanks. Third place with a time of 6.94 seconds from Zachary Milan Lawrence. In second place, with a time of 6.85 from St. James Parish, Blair Ursula. And in first place, with a time of 6.81 seconds from Lincoln Parish, Jalaya McLean. Thank you. Shelburne boys. In third place from Zachary Elementary with a score of 9 seconds flat, Brandon Law. In third place from Rapides Parish with a score of 8.97 seconds, Aidan Ward. And in first place, with a score of 8.75 seconds for Rapides Parish, Justice Descott. Thank you. Girls Shelburne. In third place from Canada with a time of 9.15 seconds, Ramsey Walker. We have a tie for second place with a time of 9.04 seconds, Blair Ursula from St. James and Emilio St. Kennedy. In third place with 19 pull-ups from Rapides Parish, Justin Descott. Second place with 20 pull-ups from Evangeline Parish, Traylon Army. And in first place with 21 pull-ups from St. Tammany Parish, Dakota Henry. We have a four-way tie for third place with 15 pull-ups each from Algeria Parish, Dakota Cannon. Lakeland Parish, Madison Swallow. St. Tammany Parish, Rebecca Sellers. DeSoto Parish, Carson Curtis. We have a two-way tie. Second place with 16 pull-ups from Assumption Parish, Kinsley Landry. And Olivia Henry from Rapides. And in first place, we also have a tie with 18 pull-ups. East Baton Rouge Parish, Kayla Stallworth. Lafayette Parish, London Husberry. Thank you. Boys standing long jump. With a jump of 7 foot, 2.5 inches from EBR in third place, Kyrie Langley. In second place, with a jump of 7 foot, 5 inches from Rapides, Arden Warren. And in first place, with a jump of 7 foot, 8.5 inches from Rapides Parish, Justin Scott. Thank you, man. Girls standing long jump. In third place with a jump of 6 foot 11 inches from Lincoln Parish, Jalea McBain. Sorry about that. Second place with 7 foot 1 from EBR Parish, Cameron Johnson. And in first place with a jump of 7 foot 3 from St. Tammany Parish, Emily Arnold. In the curl up, boys curl up, we have a two-way tie for third place with 90 curl ups in a minute from EBR, Hezekiah Chancellor, and from EBR, Harry Langley. Second place with 101 in a minute Thank you, man. Girls curl-ups. With 170 in the minute from Iberia Parish, Dakota Kahanan. In second place with 116 per minute from Iberia Parish, Emmeline Trostmeyer. And in first place with 117 from Livingston Parish, Orion Boo. Thank you, ladies. I also forgot to mention that 8 awards, 140 per minute, was a new meet record. Boys recent reach with 43 centimeters from Evangeline Parish, Traylon Army. Second place with 43.5 centimeters from Iberia, Christian Paulette. In first place with 47 centimeters, and that ties the meet record from St. Tammany Parish, Alex Omega. Thank you, man. In third place, the girls, recent reach with 43.5 centimeters from St. Tammany Parish, Emily Arnold. We have a time for second place with 45 centimeters from St. James Parish, Claire Ursuline, and from Lafayette Parish, Marlon Turek. First place with 45.5 centimeters from Kendo, Lila Benson. Thank you, ladies. Going to the boys and girls. .600 boys with a 600-yard run in 1 minute 44.1 seconds from East Baton Rouge Parish, Kyrie Langley. Second place with a score of 143.8 from Rapides Parish, Justin Descott. And the winner for the boys with a time of 1 minute 40.6 seconds from St. Tammany Parish, Dakota Henry. Thank you, man. Girls, 600-yard run with a time of 152 seconds flat from Rapides Parish, Kate Shellmeyer. Second place with a time of 150.6 6/10 of a second from Rapides Parish, Olivia Henry. And with a time of 1 minute, 50.3 seconds from Lincoln Parish, Jalea McWayne. Thank you, ladies. Top male participant with 652 points from East Baton Rouge Parish, Kyrie Langley. In third place with 660 points from Lafayette Parish, Ezekiel. And in first place with 709 points from Rapides Parish, Justin Descott. Top three female participants. In third place with 667 points from St. Tammany Parish, Emily Arnold. In second place with 673 points from St. James Parish, Blair Urson. And in first place with 680 points from Rapides Parish, Olivia Thank you, ladies. The top three teams for the 2017 August Student Fitness Meet. In third place with 2,521 points, Lafayette. In second place with 2,529 points, St. Tammany Parish. In the 2017 Louisiana Elementary School Fitness Meet champion with 2,705 points, Rapides Parish. Okay, parents, it's your turn. Let's give all the student athletes a great hand.
All right, here we are with the top individual winner on the girls' side, Olivia Henry. Congratulations. What a great honor. How long have you been training for this?
Well, I started in 4th grade and I was on the team, so I've been training from
pretty much there all the way to here. I didn't really take a break in the summer.
What is your favorite event?
I like probably the 50 the best because I don't really like long distance, but I like short distance. It was my best time ever.
Really, what was your time for that?
I got a 6.9. 6.9.
Is there any other event here today that really you even did better than what you thought you could do?
Probably in curl-ups because I've been getting in like the high 80s. Instead, I got 105.
105 sit-ups. That's crazy. That you do sit-ups every day?
Not every day, about 3 times a week.
All right. That's a lot more than I do, that's for sure. Thanks a lot. Well, last before I let you go, the fact that Rapides wins again, that's tradition that you guys come here and win this event nearly every year. What's that mean to you?
Well, I'm really glad that I got to be a part of it because I'm very competitive and I like winning. And so I just like being a part that I can represent my parish.
Very good. Congratulations, Olivia. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Here with Justin Descan, who was the individual boys winner at the 2017 State Elementary Fitness Meet. Justin, congratulations on a great honor. What did you think of today?
It was a lot of fun, and
seemed like you dominated a lot of your events. Is there a particular one or two that you really enjoy competing in?
the 600.
600. And the 600, I remember you kind of blew past the competition in that one.
Yes, sir.
The fact that you guys win this event, Rapides Parish winning this event, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot because there was a lot of hard work that went into winning this. It didn't just show up and happen to win.
Very good. Congratulations, Justin. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that does it for this year's 2017 Elementary Fitness Meet. Jeff Palermo and Justine Kerr. We saw some outstanding performances today. It was a lot of fun to watch these kids come out here and perform.
Absolutely. We have the best kids in the parish here competing, and they've all done an incredible job. They're all physically fit and way better than me, I would say.
And me too, that's for sure. And hopefully they take what they learned here today and getting ready for this event, take that with them forward through life and making sure they stay in great physical condition.
Yes, it doesn't just end here. Physical fitness is important every single day of their lives. So even after they leave today, hopefully they take these skills and these tools with them throughout their lives and continue to be physically fit.
Justine, thanks a lot for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. Good luck in your remaining time as Miss Louisiana. It's been a pleasure working with you today.
It's been a wonderful time. Thank you for having me.
All right, that does it for the Governor's Games. For Justine Kerr, I'm Jeff Palermo. We'll see you again down the road. Thanks for watching the Governor's Games.